Happy Sunday. Well, depending on what part of the world you're at. Um, Today is Stacy. Stacy girl. I've heard one of their songs, which I think is actually their debut song. But I've never watched the music video. I don't know anything about these girls. And I have a special suggestion after we do watch the debut song. So, we're going to go through the members. We're going to watch the debut song and then the requested song after and see where we're at with Stacy. So again, this is a new group that I'm reacting to. So I'm excited. I think they're newer. But let me just share my screen with you because I got their profile up. I don't know if you can see it much very well, but I'm gonna try to communicate it as well as I can. So Stacy is formerly known as High Up Girls. Okay, I didn't know that. A 6-member South Korean girl group under High Up Entertainment. The group consists of Sumin, Seon, Isa, Seon, Yoon, and Jae. Oh, Jae is that's the shortest name I've heard in K-pop so far. Their group name meaning Stacy is the acronym for Star to a Young Culture. Oh, I kind of like that actually, even though it sounds like a girl's name. And then their official fandom name is Swith. Oh my gosh, I am going to forget that. So bear with me. But they call themselves Swithies. Swithies. Swith is a combination of Stacy and the word wit, meaning together with Stacy. Okay, I'd say that's pretty self-explanatory. This is their official logo. Some of this stuff I don't really need to know. Some of it says where their the dorm room arrangement is. Listen, is that valuable information? Definitely not. So, but thanks, I guess. Okay, first girl, Sumin. All right, she is a vocalist. Born in 2001, she is a snake Chinese zodiac. Type O blood type. She's an introvert. Favorite color is pink. And her animal spirit is bunny. Okay, so this is Sumin. Her facts. She has an older sister. She was originally going to be a contestant on Produce 48. Why does that sound familiar? It sounds familiar. Let's see here. She was originally Sumin and Sumin. Okay, roommates. That's again. She trained for 5 years, 6 months. She is the oldest member. Her role model is BTS. She participated in Vixen's reality show, Me and Seven Men, as the Invisible Girl. Interesting. And then she auditioned to be a K-pop star. And she joined High Up in 2018. Oh my goodness, we're coming up on 10 years. That's crazy. She and Yoon often play video games together in their free time, and she is also the shortest member. So I'm going to try to remember that because when you're there's certain things I think naturally as human beings, when you first get to know somebody or are trying to associate names to people, it's you go kind of by physical appearances, right? So I think the common ones to look for is hair, whether that's the hairstyle or the hair color, face, which is kind of obvious, but I still feel unless it's extremely distinctive features, it's hard to gauge, if you haven't seen them a lot. And then the third one I would say is height. Okay, because height generally doesn't change once you get past a certain age, right? So I think if she's the shortest, I should be able to remember, okay, she's the oldest, but not the leader, I guess. Okay, on to the next one. Seon. She's got a picture with the dog here. Cute. Her English name is Rachel Park. I don't think I read the English name for the previous girl. She's an extrovert. She was born in South Korea, Seoul. She has a younger sister. Her role model is IU. She joined HYUP in 2019, so a year after the oldest. She's a former trainee and actress under JYP. So she was at JYP 2 years before, but then she left. She can play the piano, and her favorite artists are G-Dragon and A-Pink. Oh, okay. He was on The King of Masked Singer as Chaos. Whoa. Okay, so she's got a little bit of a resume here. And that's it. Okay. We kind of burned through that relatively quickly. I'm not like reading every single line of them because I don't want to like drag you out. I'm just trying to like take bits and pieces of things. I'm sure people will love to tell me what other things their favorite type is. Okay, so third girl, Isa. Birth name Lee Chae-young. So she doesn't have an American name. She's an extrovert as well. Her animal spirit is a squirrel. That's a new one. She was born in Busan, South Korea, and is an only child, kind of like Sonam. She's from Busan's Hak Enter Academy, and she joined HYUP in 2018. She's interested in clothes, decorating, and cute props. She is the mother of the group. Did it say that she was the leader? She's the lead vocalist. Oh my gosh, I forgot that. Let's see what the other one was. She's the main vocalist, Seon. I always forget the difference between I think main vocalist is the kind of the main one, right? Like the starting pitcher, I guess you could say, the quarterback, the one that like you initially go to for high parts, whatever else. Is that how that goes? Lead versus main to me is kind of a synonym. So it's like, well, okay, which one's generally the one that's getting the most vocal time? I would assume the main one, but I don't know. She was the first member to join this company. Isa likes groovy and R&B music. Her role models are Crystal, I don't know who that is, and Kiana Leddy. She and Seon are the same height. And then her charming points are her voice and lips. And she trained for 3 years. Seon. Okay, so the fourth one. She's a vocalist. See, so now we got 3 different things. I really need to like get schooled on what means like what. So like if a vocalist is not the lead vocalist, but it's not the main vocalist, what is that? That's not the rapper, right? So what is that? She was born in 2003. Her Chinese zodiac sign is a goat. She's Korean as well. And her animal spirit is a desert fox. She was born in Pyeongtaek, South Korea, has an older sister and a younger brother. I feel like most idols that I've like done the profiles on, they only really have one other sibling, generally, or an only child. So this is interesting. She has an older sister and a younger brother. Middle child. Doesn't happen very often. On August 8th, Stacey announced that Seon and Seon would take the co-leader position. So they have 2 leaders. She trained for 2 years. Her specialties are running and playing the flute. And she joined HYUP in 2019. She's good at cooking. She shares the same height as Isa. And she's in charge of Aegyo, which is like the cute thing, right? She has a pet cat, and her role model is SNSD Taeyang. She's left-handed, so we got a southpaw. She was a child actress. She pre-debuted with a group called Play M Girls. And she was a former trainee under Plan A Entertainment, but left in 2019. So like right when she came over here. And she shares the same birthday as Chewie from Twice. Yoon. Yoon is the lead vocalist, born in 2004. She's 5'8", so some of these girls are relatively tall, I think, for the standard. She was born in Gwangju, South Korea, has an older sister, was introduced in 2020. So the other girls previously were with the group for a couple years. She was training there since 2020, I guess. Favorite color is yellow. Her favorite food is a steamed egg cooked by her grandmother. That actually sounds interesting. I would be curious to see what that tastes like. She is the tallest member. Her favorite groups are G-Friend and Red Velvet. Her role model, however, is Blackpink's Lisa. Then Yoon would like to do a collaboration stage with G-Idol, or Idol, as they are now. And she was voted as the most energetic member. She's also a fan of Vienna, and she wants to collaborate with Little Mix. So she wants to do a lot of. She just seems like she's got to be an extrovert, right? Yeah, she definitely is. Her favorite Disney princess is Belle. Okay, I think that's a solid choice too. That's a solid choice. And her nicknames are Barbie Doll and Baby Tiger. So that's Yoon. And then I think this is the last one, Jay. He's a vocalist and a maknae. Do they not have a rapper? I didn't see a rapper in there. He was born in 2004, December 9th. Her animal spirit is a Formosan deer. Favorite color is red. Or maybe her color is just red with the group. She was born in Daejeon, South Korea, has a younger sister, was introduced in 2020, kind of the same as the other. Yoon, I think is what her name is. Her role model is Jessie. Dude, some of these role models, oh, I'm almost kind of suspecting that they're going to be a little bit more wild. Because, listen, we all know how Lisa is in Blackpink. We also know how Jessie is. So if that is any kind of, like representation of what this could become, I am very curious what this is going to look like. Her favorite Disney princess is Rapunzel. She likes Disney movies, and she's a fan of Dua Lipa and wants to collaborate with Billie Eilish. Her charming points are her hair and low-pitched voice. Very curious to hear what she sounds like then. And that's Jay. I think that's it. Okay. So now, what I'm going to do is we'll listen to, stand by here. Let me pull up the specific song. I'll just tell you right now what we're going to go with. So we're going to do So Bad first, which is their debut album. And then I was requested to do a listen of Beautiful Monster. So, surprise! That's going to be the second song. So, let me get So Bad pulled up, and we'll get to this. Listen, I've already forgotten name associations. I'm horrible at it, unless it's like so blatantly obvious. I know some of the names: Jay, Yoon, Seon, Shion, I think. So there's two different versions. I don't know who's who yet. So we're gonna find that out. Hold on, I gotta plug my headset in. For whatever reason, it keeps coming off. We're back. I'm back. All right, so Stacy, So Bad. Here we go. This is a really catchy song, by the way. I had this saved on my track list before I even knew who this was. Okay, it's an interesting video so far. For a debut song, it's pretty well produced. I'm going to take a guess here really quick, because that does sound lower. Is this Jay? Let me know if I'm right. I do kind of like her voice. Yeah, see, I like this part too. That hair is wild. Yeah, see, that's low. That's gotta be Jay, right? She always is smiling. She's super happy. And she's like the serious, like, look at me. I know how I look. That hairstyle is wild too. Hold on. I'm gonna put on some closed captions too, because I don't know how to unpack this music video. Can't Stop Loving You. Yeah. I want to see what they're saying in English. It's like very club-esque feel, right? I do love it. Dang, we're destroying TVs? Oh my god, you know, I just had an epiphany, just barely, and as to why I like this song. And it was whoever was just recently singing how she was, like, kind of making her voice sound. I get A-Pink vibes from this, which is why I think I like it, because I love A-Pink. It's so weird because, like, you get, like, kind of like the bubblegum feel. You get the bubblegum feel, but it's not. It's definitely way more, like, club chic, too. You get, like, the two versions of it, I feel like. It's very good. It's very good. Listen, I already knew I liked this song because I already had it saved on my workout playlist. However, it's the only Stayc song I had on there because sometimes I'll have my Spotify just change songs. And then if I hear something I like initially, I'm like, oh, I'll save that. And then if I really like it, it goes to the workout playlist, usually. Unless it's like a somber song, and then it goes to another playlist called The Feels, okay? But no, this one, I give this a 9. I love this song so much. So much. I'm very curious what this Beautiful Monster song is like because I got suggested it. It looks like it came out 4 years ago. Why is there's only 3 million views on it? No, there's 48 million views. There's 2 different versions. Hold on 1 second. But so far I really like this group. I assume they're 4th gen. Are they 5th gen? They are kind of younger. but I don't think they're as young as like the 5th gen groups. Is this like late 4th gen? So hold on one second. I gotta make sure that there's no commercials for you guys. So Beautiful Monster. Okay. Special request. Let's see how this goes. First time listen.
Stayc girls is going down anyway. Yeah.
I always had, I wouldn't say issues, but I do think that I'm grateful that some groups don't like put in their like motto or something in every song. So like, for example, Twice did this for a little bit. Blackpink does it a lot. For Glow, what sounds to be Stacey. You know, Blackpink's is Blackpink in your area. This one is Stacey Girl, It's Going Down or something like that. I hope it's on every song. I think it's funny because you're trying to make it known who you are, but at the same time, from listening to you, generally I probably know who it is, yeah? So I just thought that was so funny. Yeah.
Stayc girls is going down anyway. Yeah. 네가 필요해. Yeah.
There's some acoustics.
마치 퍼즐 같긴 해도 it's okay. 너를 떠올리는 향기는
We got some claps.
Yeah. 너만이 알 수 있는 듯. No, no. Yeah. 소윗한 네 attitude, 달콤한 얘기도 따사로운 햇빛도 가끔은 차가웠던 살고 너라도 있어도 I'm so close. 사랑이란 이름에 용기가 필요해. You say no.
Whoa. Well, that came in powerful. That was like a split. I like the visuals of the cinematography. Like reading Rainbow-esque. Oh, I like that. For whatever reason, there's parts of this that kind of hit nostalgia points with me. That, what sounds to be like a percussion of some sort, like where you're, like almost like it sounds like a xylophone. Do you consider xylophones percussion? I would assume so if you're like hitting something, right? Like to get a sound. That sounds like something you would hear as like an intro in a PBS thing, which is odd because again, this is sounding like or like the visuals is very like reading Rainbow-ish. And I just realized I paused this while I guess she's flying up. Oh, what's happening? The acting here is hilarious too. He's like not too thrilled about this, but everyone else is pretty in. Yo, dude, I really feel A-Pink vibes from this group. They don't have a rapper, do they? I think I'm into that. Dang, dude, that's one of those. It's 3 minutes long. I could listen to that again. I like that song. I'm telling you, this to me, if I'm like kind of grading this, or not necessarily grading it, like a comparison with things that I have heard in the past, I very much feel like this is like a pinkish. And that's kind of why I like it. Because, God, I don't know. I don't think A-Pink has a rapper either. But I would definitely listen to more Stacey with how I've received these two songs. I mean, between all the ones that I have to react to, I have to figure out where I can wiggle them in, because I mean they're a new group. I definitely probably don't have to dive too deep with their discography. I imagine they don't have very many albums out in comparison to like third gen stuff. So, and I'm hoping they still have all 6 members. I didn't see anything where anyone left, I don't think. So, fingers crossed, because it seems like a lot of these groups that I end up like liking, one of the members is gone. So, valuable suggestions to everybody who likes Stacey. I would highly advise to give them a try if you never have. If you like this kind of music, this is up my alley. This is my type. I don't feel like it's newer style music, and I don't say that in a negative way. I actually say that in a positive way, because I feel like the way that a lot of the music is going now is, what's the word? It feels like it's moving away from K-pop, if that makes sense. It's like more Western, and it's kind of why I came over to K-pop. It's because I'm kind of over the Western feel of music right now. So this was very refreshing. But curious to hear, if you are a Stacey fan, who your favorite is. I'm still kind of gathering who my favorite is, but I think I have it pretty well close to who I generally kind of bias. I'll have to probably see how many more videos, if they have more videos, but they're fun. This is so fun. But thank you, as usual, for your time and stopping by. And I will see you on the next video. It's the girls. It's going bye-bye.